Hey, how's it going, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, and welcome to the update for Saturday's card. Going to take a look ahead to Saturday's action in college football. I'm talking about the world's largest cocktail party, the matchup between Georgia and Florida. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. First of all, I wanted to mention that not only do we have football going this weekend, 6 plays, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night, college and pro football. But I've got a 7-star main event in Saturday's college action, a 6-star play in Sunday's NFL. Top plays 120 and 76, 61% winning run. That's all yet to go. Saturday, Sunday, plus Monday Night Football. 6 plays led by the 7-star and the 6-star. And also wanted to mention that, of course, Major League Baseball gets underway on Friday's card. Game 1 of the World Series. 11-2 is my current playoff run. And going back just since September 28th, piled up over $3,500 in profits on the bases. So I'll be involved in the World Series. Of course, the football plays, the 6 plays that I just mentioned, led by the 7-star Saturday, the 6-star Sunday. And also the NBA is underway. Now, it takes me a few games or a few days before I start firing out plays on a daily basis in the NBA, but we're up over $17,400 on our current NBA run. I'd like to see each team get 2 or 3 games under their belt before we really jump in strong in the NBA, but that's the plans. And of course, the NHL, 75% current run this week, and we'll look to be in action throughout the week, and so you can check on that also. But again, star of the show, the 7-star in college football on Saturday, the 6-star in Sunday's NFL, and again, 6 games Saturday, Sunday, Monday Night Football. Cutting this video right before the kickoff of Thursday Night Football, so we'll grade that sometime this weekend when we do our next video. But I'm going to talk Georgia, Florida on this report. Of course, the game on the neutral side in Jacksonville, Florida. The Bulldogs laying 14.5. It's basically been there for the last several days. Saw a couple of 15s popping up at 14.5 for the most part. And, I've always have to decide when you're talking about, generally decent programs. Georgia's still elite. Florida has dropped off a bit over the last few years. But again, you're talking about an adjustment from a point spread of 23.5 a year ago to 14.5 this year. Then you start diving into, whether or not the metrics on the teams are the same this year as last year, how far apart they are from last year's. And I know that Georgia, I would power rate this Georgia version about 7.5 points below last year's Georgia version on a neutral field. So you do factor that into it, but still, I think this number has been dropped too much. When you look at one of my favorite metrics, which is net points per drive, you'll see the Georgia Bulldogs are still 4th in the nation. They're good on offense, they're good on defense, 4th in the nation overall, net points per drive. The Florida Gators, not so much. They're around 50th, 48th to be exact in net points per drive. And I do think that comes into play in a game like this. I know Bowers is out, the superstar tight end for Georgia. I know what he means to this team long term, but I think they've got enough to be able to overcome Bowers' absence in this game. And then finally, they've covered 9 of their last 10 the last 3 years when favored by 10.5 to 21 points. And they've won those 10 games by an average margin of 31 points per game. I think Georgia gets the job done here again, guys, like they have the last couple of meetings with their rivals, the Florida Gators. Georgia minus the points, the free play. And again, check out my plays every day over at DocSports.com. Daily props, football for sure, NFL, and also some in the NBA. We handicap and look for props each and every day of the week. Don't always have them each and every day of the week, but we do definitely handicap and look for props in the NBA. And also, of course, the 7-star and the 6-star this weekend in college and pro football. We'll look to extend that top play run to 122 and 76. If you like the videos, click on the thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos at Docs. I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put them in the win column, everybody.